Welcome to Cooking with Bobbi Jo. Chastity here. I'm going to show you how to make a sugar-free chocolate cream pie. It is light, fluffy, and delicious. You can use any type of crust you want, but I find it's best with a cooked pie crust, and I'm just going to be using a Pillsbury ready-made crust. If you're watching your sugar intake, these are better because they have less than 1 gram of sugar. I let the pie crust get to room temperature and then unroll it into a pie plate. Then I press the dough into the pie plate. I also go around the edges and crimp those. I'm going to punch some holes in the crust with a fork. And I cut out a piece of parchment paper to fit in the bottom of the crust, and I pour in my pie weights. Pie weights are used to evenly flatten the bottom of the crust. Pie weights are placed on the bottom of an unbaked pie crust and cooked with the pie crust and then removed prior to filling the crust. It keeps an empty crust from bubbling up when baking. I place the pie crust in the oven for 5 to 8 minutes and then I check on it. If the edges of the crust are lightly browned, then I place a pie shield over it to keep the edges from getting too dark. Then continue baking for another 10 minutes or so, or until the pie is golden brown. Remove it from the oven and let it cool completely. While that is cooling, I'm going to go ahead and make my sugar-free whipped topping. I'm going to have to use a handheld mixer for this because my stand mixer quit, and the one I ordered on clearance, it never arrived. I did get a refund on it, but I was actually looking forward to that good deal on that mixer. So I'm just going to use my handheld for a while until I find another good deal. So I had the bowl and the beaters in the freezer for about 15 minutes getting it cold, and you don't have to do that, but I find it works better when everything is ice cold. Mix in 2 cups of heavy whipping cream with a half a cup of swerve confectioner's sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix it all together until it thickens. Now we have sugar-free whipped topping, and I'm placing this in the fridge. Back to the pie crust. Since it has cooled, I'm going to pour my pie weights out and remove the parchment paper. Now on to the pie filling. I'm using this Simply Delish sugar-free chocolate pudding mix. It doesn't have aspartame like sugar-free Jello pudding, but you can use whatever brand of sugar-free chocolate pudding you want. I just wanted to give this a try since it doesn't have aspartame. It is very good. We tried it before using it in the pie to make sure it tasted good. Add in the pudding mix, 1.5 cups of whatever type of milk you want, and you mix it until it gets thick like a mousse. Then add in half of the whipped topping. Mix all of that together. Pour it into the pie crust and top with the remaining whipped topping. Stick it in the fridge for a couple hours and then serve. This is a great make-ahead dessert idea. Thanks for watching. I have a few more videos to post, but I haven't had time to edit those videos yet. I may get them posted this weekend. We will see. I have a busy weekend. Or I may schedule them for next week, but I am taking next week off from YouTube. So if you leave comments, you may not hear from me for about a week. If I don't get these remaining videos posted, and this is the last video I post before Thanksgiving, y'all have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving and a cherished time with your loved ones. And don't forget to have a very blessed day today. Bye for now.